Hey there, history enthusiasts! Welcome back to another exciting episode of Medieval Monarchs Unveiled. Today we're embarking on an epic royal journey, venturing deep into the medieval era. We'll be counting down the top 5 most influential kings who left an indelible mark on history. These monarchs, with their captivating reigns, have shaped the course of our world in ways that still echo today. But we won't stop at just 5. To add an extra dash of intrigue, we've got a bonus king up our sleeve. This one's a real shocker, a king whose wicked rule stands in stark contrast to the greatness of our top 5. So hold on to your crowns and scepters because you're in for a royal treat. Without further ado, let's get this historical countdown started. Starting our countdown at number 5 is Richard the Lionheart. Known for his incredible military prowess during the Third Crusade, Richard's strategic brilliance earned him respect on the battlefield. Born on September 8, 1157, Richard the Lionheart, as he's famously known, was a king whose heart roared for battle. His astounding victories, most notably in the battles of Arsuf and Jaffa, cemented his reputation as a master tactician. Yet the Lionheart was not just a warrior, he was a king with a unique cultural flair. Contrary to what one might expect, he spent most of his life in France, speaking French and immersed in French culture. So much so that he spent a mere 6 months of his 10-year reign in England. Now, as we continue our journey through time, we move on to number 4 on our list, and he is none other than Alfred the Great. This Anglo-Saxon king not only defended England against Viking invasions, but also contributed significantly to literature and education. Meet Alfred the Great, a king who truly lived up to his name. Throughout his reign, Alfred was a bulwark against the relentless Viking invasions, holding the line with courage and strategy. But his greatness wasn't confined to the battlefield. Alfred had a vision of an educated England. He championed the cause of learning, establishing schools and promoting literacy. Alfred understood the power of the written word. He personally translated important Latin texts into English, enabling a wider audience to access these works. His efforts helped lay the foundation for English literature. Alfred the Great wasn't just a king, he was a warrior, a scholar, and a visionary. His reign marked a crucial turning point in England's history, setting the stage for its future prosperity. Coming in at number 3 is Eleanor of Aquitaine. This remarkable queen held significant influence over medieval Europe, marrying both the King of France and later the King of England. Eleanor of Aquitaine was an extraordinary figure of the Middle Ages. Her first marriage to Louis VII of France was more of a political alliance, but her second marriage to Henry II of England was a power move that made her the Queen Consort of England. Eleanor was not just a queen in title, but a shrewd political operator who held real power. Her influence extended far beyond the borders of her kingdom, shaping the political landscape of medieval Europe. A patron of the arts, Eleanor played a pivotal role in the cultural and intellectual flowering of the period known as the 12th century Renaissance. She was also a skilled diplomat, using her connections and charisma to forge alliances and navigate the tumultuous politics of her time. At number 2, we have Charlemagne, the father of Europe. This Carolingian king united much of Western Europe under his rule, fostering a revival of learning known as the Carolingian Renaissance. Charlemagne, or Charles the Great, was a man of grand vision and ambition. As the king of the Franks, he embarked on an audacious mission to consolidate a fragmented Europe under a single banner. He achieved this by employing a combination of diplomacy, warfare, and strategic alliances, thus extending his dominion from modern-day France to Germany, Italy, and beyond. Charlemagne's reign wasn't just about territorial conquest. He was also deeply invested in the intellectual and cultural advancement of his kingdom. He promoted education, making it accessible to a wider population, and encouraged the preservation and translation of ancient texts. This led to a renaissance of learning, the Carolingian Renaissance, which laid the foundation for Europe's intellectual growth in the Middle Ages. And now, our top pick for the greatest medieval king at number 1 is King Arthur. Although the historical accuracy of King Arthur is debated, the legendary figure represents the ideals of chivalry, justice, and the quest for the Holy Grail. Arthur, the once and future king, looms large in our collective imagination. His tales, woven into the tapestry of medieval lore, serve as an enduring symbol of heroism and nobility. From the mythical sword Excalibur bestowed upon Arthur by the Lady of the Lake, to his fabled round table where all knights were equal, Arthur's legend embodies the virtues of fairness and valor. His quest for the Holy Grail, the ultimate symbol of spiritual enlightenment, further underlines his commitment to a higher moral code. Arthur's tales, whether true or not, have inspired countless works of art and literature, from medieval romances to modern fantasy novels. His influence permeates our culture, proving that sometimes the power of a story can transcend the boundaries of fact and fiction. But wait, we've got a wicked twist for you. Our bonus king, John Lackland, takes the spotlight. Known for his tyrannical rule, excessive taxation, and the signing of the infamous Magna Carta, John's reign was a dark chapter in medieval history. Often overshadowed by his brother Richard the Lionheart, John Lackland has been painted in history as the villainous king. His moniker Lackland was given due to his lack of inherited lands, being the youngest son. John's reign was marked by constant power struggles, both with his own nobles and with the French. His exorbitant taxes to fund military campaigns led to widespread discontent among the people. This culminated in the signing of the Magna Carta in 1215, a significant event that limited the king's power and established the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. Despite his flaws, John's reign was not entirely negative. He was known for his legal reforms, which laid the groundwork for the English legal system we know today. Stay tuned, as we'll be diving into the top 5 worst medieval kings in our next video. And there you have it, the top 5 greatest medieval kings with a bonus twist. We've journeyed through the annals of history, from Richard the Lionheart's strategic brilliance to the chivalrous ideals of King Arthur. We've marveled at Alfred the Great's dedication to education and Charlemagne's revival of learning. We've admired Eleanor of Aquitaine's influential reign and diplomatic skill, and of course we've recoiled at the tyrannical rule of our bonus king, John Lackland. This exploration into the past has been nothing short of riveting, revealing the diverse and complex characters who shaped the medieval world. If you've found this journey as fascinating as we have, why not embark on another one with us? We've got plenty more historical gems to uncover, with the top 5 worst medieval kings coming up next. So if you haven't already, do consider subscribing to our channel and hitting that notification bell. Until next time, keep exploring the pages of history. Thanks for watching.